Well, we have PLP Network presents Bread Magazine with our special guest today, DREVO. Um,
Hey, what's going on?
Tell everybody a little bit about yourself and who you are.
Well, I am a Bermudan artist from Jackson, Mississippi. I have Bermudan heritage, so I got a little bit of American flow and then that island feel to it because of my heritage with Bermuda. 441 stand up, yes. Uh, yeah, I'm just an ordinary guy with an alternate sound. That's basically who I am. That sums me up.
Yeah, I'm just definitely glad to meet somebody from Bermuda. I always heard bad stuff like don't go to the Bermuda Triangle and everything. So,
That's a rumor. It's a
so
rumor. It's not. No, locals
no,
know the locals know the truth.
I never met nobody from there. We're definitely glad that you could be a part of Bread Magazine. This interview would definitely be available on YouTube and on TV as well, Roku TV, Bread TV, and Smile World TV. So this is your first magazine TV interview.
Oh, I'm happy. I am. I'm like,
All
wow.
right. Well, there's more to come. Welcome to the team. I got to say that I'm a part of Next Media and Perfect Legacy Promotions.
Okay.
I'm the PR person of Bread Magazine, and I've been talking to your manager as well because I have a celebrity chef that's on my roster. Chef Stu, he was on Married Men,
Yeah. Seen
and
him. Yeah.
I'll be working on getting him to come and cook at your record label release parties and singles and all kinds of good stuff and put it on
Right
TV.
there.
You know, um, get it going. And congratulations on your 10,000 streams. That's a great accomplishment.
Thank you.
Um, my one artist that I worked with, she actually had 9.6 million streams. So we don't
Doing
have.
it big. I'm trying to get up there. Oh, whoa,
I have
whoa.
I have 3 Grammys myself. I started out when
Oh,
I was young, so I've been in the industry 25 years. So it's
word. I'm trying to get up there with y'all. I'm trying to get up there with y'all.
it's a lot going. Well, basically, has I'm working on a new web series called Ebonize Me, which I told your manager will probably like get you in a few episodes of that. It's gonna be on Roku and Netflix as well.
Okay.
And some other, obligations going. So if you see me send you a message and say, hey, you want to do this interview, I'm gonna line you up with the radio interviews, television interviews, magazine interviews, and stuff like that.
Right.
On the PR side. Um,
Kind of kinked out a little bit. I can't hear you. I'm trying to mute it. Hello. Say something. I can't. Is it the connection? Ooh, don't tell me it's connection. I can't even hear you. Like, I don't know.
okay,
Why?
I can
Okay,
hear.
all right. That's weird. Okay.
So has the pandemic affected you at all, or has it made your career better?
It affected me, and then it did make it better at the same time. So, I mean, we worked around it. We traveled a little bit, and then we worked around it. So it's really just connecting with the people. So that was my biggest ordeal with the pandemic is to basically keep the peace with people because there's so much chaos people got going on. So I was like, and we always have this saying: where there's peace, there's chaos. Where there's chaos, there's peace. So that's the whole mission. That's the whole mission to keep the peace and make sure they stay positive. Stay positive through the negative because we gonna make it.
That's what's up. I basically tell everybody in the industry what I learned. Back in the day when I got famous, you didn't have to have like all the social media and stuff like that. Which I learned now, that this is a time for you to promote yourself, get yourself out there, get on the platforms, get your social media up, and get everything going. So when everything get back to normal, these promoters can look and see what you was doing and book you. I had people that that's number one on the charts and only had like 5,000 followers, and the promoter like actually passed them even though they're on the radio, versus somebody that they look at, they see they got like 10 or 15,000 Instagram followers and stuff. What I learned these days is the promoters will say, well, how's your following? How's your Facebook? How's your Instagram? How's your Twitter? So, they want to see what's going on,
Right.
in their circles. So, we're definitely glad, like I said, that you can be a part of it. Tell everybody a little bit about what you're working on right now and what all you have out.
What I got out right now really defines what I'm going for in the future and just present terms of my music right now. So one of the singles I have out, which is basically the critically acclaimed sound that I just picked up from just being into alternate music so much. I'm into rock and pop, and I came up with this song called "Sun," which is actually a tribute to, if anybody knows about Weezer, who has that song "Island" with "Island in the Sun," yeah, and it's been placed on so many soundtracks, so many movies. So I listen to Weezer and just that sound. It's not even just the sound, just the feeling that they gave with that record. And I came up with "Sun," and it's just like the woo. It takes you to a place, and the sound that I'm giving, I'm about love and peace and positive vibes and prosperity. So like along the lines of what I was putting out is basically what I'm trying to put out now. So what I have out now, like I said, is the record "Sun" that's doing quite well, and I think we should be like 80,000 streams now. We should be about 80,000 streams, and then I gave them something else before that called Pedro Prez. Now Pedro Prez was along the lines on the Atlanta sound, because I've been home to Atlanta for so long. I wanted to give Atlanta a sound, and then put that out in my voice and in my rhythm. So we gave them a short song called Pedro Prez. Now the ideal of it was that we were going to give them one verse. Because what we were doing is, it's crazy how we put it together. What we were doing is we were going to give them one verse on Pedro Prez. We were going to see who wants to finish the song. Because it's not really a completed song just yet, but we wanted to taste them. So meanwhile, while we tasting them with Pedro Prez, we put out "Sun," and it's miraculous. Now, in between the release of "Sun" and Pedro Prez to the present time, I got into an incident where I had an abscess on my back that caused me to go into the hospital for almost 2 weeks. It was a very critical moment for me because it was a fatal situation, because the abscess was near my spine and could have caused any sort of medical issue with me that could have been fatal, and I could have lost my life. What happened from then, when I left the hospital, I came up with this free record. I didn't want to sell it. I didn't want to make people buy this record. I want people to hear my testimony. So I came up with a mixtape that's called "Recovery," and it's out on Spin Roller, on Audio Mac right now. And following that, we got a video coming forward. It's the video's always actually it's already done, but we have to give it a release date for it. But following that's basically touch bases with where I want to go with my music. And right now, in the present time, like what we we're working on alternative rock, alternative pop, alternative hip hop, more along the lines of alternative. I can't give them rap, I can't give them hip hop and pop, R&B, all of that. But along the lines why I call it alternative, it's because I'm giving them a different taste. I'm giving them a different taste on what they're used to listening to. I'm like, I call myself a people's champ, because the fact is, what I do is I give the stories that the regular people in the world were never given a chance to speak for themselves. So any type of relation of what they got going on in their life, I try to speak for. So I try to speak for Maria, who had 3 kids, and baby daddy walked out on her, and she don't know what to do, but she had to find herself through her passage and her way, and find a right place with God. That type of feel. Or the underground love story, where the man goes through so many challenges in his life, and he'll go through so many levels with that woman that he struggled with her. But at the end of the day, when they get to that rise, he remembers where he came from and who was with him in the beginning, and that that profound love that started from the bottom. Now we hear it. I had to quote it. Started from the bottom. Now we hear it. That's that feel that I'm giving with the music that I'm putting out. We're working on new music now. We're actually trying to get an album together, but Sun right now is basically the number one hit for me. It's got to be Sun because it's a love story and it's a very very beautiful love story. Which actually I'm hoping when we get the video done, it goes into like a marriage scene, like a proposal scene. I'm hoping because that's how it's a movie. It's a movie. Everything I'm doing now is like a movie. I love it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful feeling. Blessed. I'm blessed. I'm really blessed.
You sound about like me. I've been in the industry for 25 years, and even with my Grammys, I didn't take pictures at all.
Right.
So kind of like now that I'm in this web series, everybody like, hey, you got to take pictures. I'm like, shit. So this thing I know, like all of a sudden, like I was saying the other day, I actually put my face out there with like some of the people from the actual web series, and now I was like, shit, I'm viral on Instagram. I went from like 15K to like 24K in like 24 hours. I'm like,
Woo.
damn, I got no song out. Like everybody and their mama hitting me up. Hey, I want to be a part of the magazine. I want to be a part of the web series. I'm like, what?
Word. Word.
Just in the last couple of days, like I interviewed Goonie Goo, I interviewed Young LA, I
Mm.
interviewed Sean Denali from the Fast and the Furious. I interviewed
Right.
Jeff Baylock, which is part of the cast. He's from Empire. He's part of the cast in the web series I'm part of. I also interviewed like Corey Anderson, which is part of Chicago PD and Chicago Fire. He's
Mm.
part of the cast. Wanda from South Beach Toast, she's my friend, and her interview's coming. And we have Neffy's ex-boyfriend, and then I interviewed my chef, and he's from Marriage Boot Camp and Supermarket Stakeout, and a lot of other cool people. So this platform has really been opening up a lot of doors and a lot of people. So it's kind of like now I'm like, oh Lord, like I gotta come out. I don't want everybody, you know. But at the end of the day, everybody was just like, you have to, keep the faith. And I have on my team.
Ooh, I hope it didn't freeze. I think it froze.
Has our own podcast called Queen G Radio, and it's based out in Dallas, Texas. And Matters of the Heart with Lexi. She has her own podcast, and we also have Small World TV, which is actual interview will be going up on that, which is available on Roku. So we have Bread TV, Small World TV, and YouTube. So this interview will be available on all those platforms.
Ooh.
So we're definitely glad to have you here. What does it mean to you to be real every day and deliver to everyone in your craft?
The meaning of real to me is just it's life. It took me so many days, so many months, so many years to actually just put this together in my mind and actually think about it. To be real and just be real to the craft is life. Everybody go through life. Everybody have struggles. Everybody have gains and they have losses. Everybody has pain and they have peace. Everybody has prosperity. Then they have chaos. It's just everything is a balance, and it's like yin and yang. It's life. Life is the truest form of real. And when I say the truest form of real, it life itself. Like you take your battles and you win some, you lose some, but you live. Like, hey, I give it to Pops on that one. Oh man, rest in peace, John Witherspoon. He said it best in Friday. You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day. That's what it's about. That's really what it's about when you're talking about the real of life. This real is life. To balance it all, that's the true, and that's what I try to put in my craft every single day. I try to give the real, and I basically just give life because everybody needs an advocate sometimes to speak up on them, and most of the people in today's world don't have an advocate to speak for them. So I try to choose to give that message for them. That's my path, and that's what I believe real is. Real is life. True is life.
That's that's what's up. So we definitely glad to have Drevo here with Bread Magazine. We definitely thank you for the interview. Tell everybody how they can find you on social media and give you shout outs and tell everybody how they can find you on social media.
I just like to give a shout out to DB Mook DB, man. Salute to you for everything you got going on for me right now. Salute to my manager, hustle the manager, see the truth, see that hustle hustle, so she hustle hustle. I give it to Asia Gates. It's my partner in crime. We do everything together. 441 Culture Music Group. I got to give it to them because we've been making music for a while, and we on the leading path of greatness with everything. I like to just shout out to just Jackson, Mississippi, for just molding me, and Bermuda for molding me. They can find me on everything. Just basically they can Google me. They can just type in DREVO Coolidge, DREVO COOLIDGE. They can Google me. They'll get Snapchat. Even though I need to get back on Snapchat. Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It's just one word. DREVO Coolidge. DREVOCOOLIDGE. And they can reach me through any one of those networks. And if they need to get in touch with me about anything as far as like bookings or features, they can reach Hustle. I have her email that's in my bios, all my bios, so they can reach me like that. I just want to give shout out to the world. We need to be better every day. We need to work on better every day. So I just want to show love to the world. That's the truest shout out I want to give. Look, showing love to the world. Shout out to the world.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, you heard it first here from my boy Drevo. It's gonna be more coming from him with Perfect Legacy Promotions and Next Up Media. So y'all have to make sure y'all check them out. And thanks for the interview. And once this become available, I'll make sure that you get a copy of it.
Most definitely. Bless up to you. Thank you.